Alright folks, welcome back to Glesga News. Okay then, so I'm on the record again, and this wee story here, it's a wee quick one hopefully. Hopefully I don't kick off on a rant about something, you know. You know I'm partial to doing that now and again. The headline, Police Scotland must recruit more top officers from people with BAME backgrounds, say the Lib Dems. The Lib Dems said people with BAME backgrounds were woefully underrepresented in the top ranks of Scotland's National Constabulary. Well, there are a couple of BAMEs there, walking away, right? Probably no masks on. You know, as far as I'm concerned, most of the top brass, if not all of them, are BAMEs. That's, you know, from my perspective. Now let's read on. They go on to say, Police Scotland must do more to promote officers from minority backgrounds to senior positions, the Lib Dems have. I mean, this is probably why the Lib Dems, nobody votes for the Lib Dems, you know? Do you remember they used to say to you things like, now, you vote for us, there'll be no tuition fees. You know, 5 minutes after they're going away like, listen, tuition fees are going up. You know, they're just after head. You know, they're the ones that took the position against not going ahead with Brexit after it had been voted in. No, we're not doing it. You know? Do you remember Joe Swinson?
Tonight, I'll be speaking to the woman who says she'll be our next Prime Minister. Now by the Liberal Democrat leader, Joe Swinson. Welcome.
Good to be with you, Andrew.
You've been instrumental in making this election happen, so why have you risked going down in the history books as the party leader that paved the way for Boris Johnson to win an overall majority, deliver his Brexit and govern for the next 5 years?
Well, the Liberal Democrats want to stop Brexit, as you know, and we have long said that we felt the best way to do that was through a people's vote.
This is the count for Joe Swinson's seat. This is in East Dunbartonshire. Let's join the announcement.
Scottish Green Party, 916. Joe Swinson, Scottish Liberal Democrats, 19,520. And I declare that Amy Callaghan is elected to serve in the United Kingdom Parliament as the member for the East Dunbartonshire County constituency.
Boot it right out the door, she was. Anyway, so it says here, Freedom of Information request revealed top-tier positions including sergeants, inspectors, chief inspectors, superintendents, chief superintendent, assistant chief constables, deputy chief constables and chief constables were filled by 1% of BAME officers. Did you hear the amount of... Did you hear the ranks? I mean, I'm going to do that again, right? That's jobs for the boys, isn't it? Listen to this now, listen. Sergeants, inspectors, chief inspectors, superintendents, chief superintendents, assistant chief constables, deputy chief constables and chief constables. Oh, they've got it sewn up, haven't they? Oh, holy Toledo. It says here, Scotland's 2011 census recorded that 4% of the population identified as being part of a minority ethnic group. 4%, right? Lib Dem Justice spokesman Liam MacArthur, right, said people from BAME backgrounds are woefully underrepresented in Police Scotland at every level. Listen, I can assure you, most of the sergeants in my local police station are all BAMEs. And that goes for the inspectors, chief inspectors, superintendents, chief superintendents, assistant chief constables, deputy chief constables, but are the chief constables alright? That Ian, what's his name? Ian Livingston. Is that the one that shagged the bird on the back of the motor? I can't remember, but anyway. It goes on to say here, Dame Angelina. Who? Dame Angelina. Who the heck is that? Found evidence of a canteen culture. They're all eating donuts in the canteen. Stuck in the same rut recorded by the Macpherson report 20 years ago. Ach, your arse. She said accounts from officers and staff left her feeling extraordinarily depressed. The Black Lives Matter movement forced us all to face uncomfortable truth. No, not me. Now listen, I was just thinking, what about China? How many white people are in charge out there? Listen, Lib Dems, you're no in power for a reason, because you're BAMs as well. Anyway folks, you like the content, hit the like button, share and subscribe, because that's all I've got to say about that. Peace out.
How dare you!